Hey, good morning, everybody. Beller with your weekend sports update for Team Gorin of Remax Care Realty. Friday doesn't get any better than this. Busy night in the NHL last night. Games included the Maple Leafs with a 3-2 win over DJ Smith's Senators in the nation's capital. Man, the Senators played the Leafs tough every single time. Last night, no exception again. The Leafs got the winning goal. Justin Hall scored the game winner. He has 2 goals all season. His winner, by the way, came last night with only 8 seconds to go in the overtime session. Former Spitfire Jason Spezza also had one of the goals last night for the Maple Leafs. The goaltending, again, the big story. Anton Forsberg, sensational. DJ Smith gave him all sorts of credit after the game. It seems that no matter who the Senators find off the scrap heap or in a deal or waivers, whatever, down to the minors, every single one of those goaltenders have come in and really done a nice job for Ottawa. But again, the Leafs prevail. They get the win 3-2 in overtime last night. And with the victory, they stay a couple of points up on both Edmonton and the Winnipeg Jets in that tough Canadian North Division. The Leafs, by the way, will host the Oilers tomorrow night. I mentioned it was a busy night. Oh, boy, tough night for the Red Wings. They got pounded 7-1 by the Predators in Nashville. The only Rocco I know is Rocco Tullio, the owner of the Oshawa Generals. Rocco Grimaldi, the hero last night, all he did was score 4 goals. That tied a franchise record for the Predators in that 7-1 rout of the Red Wings. Bobby Ryan, will wait and see if the Red Wings decide to deal him or not. Bobby Ryan had the only goal last night for Detroit. Tough night for Thomas Greiss. He started in goal, faced 7 shots, let in 3. That was the end of his night. Calvin Pickard mopped up and went the rest of the way. Again, the Red Wings only had 1 goal in their recent 3-game slide. They'll be back home tomorrow night to take on Columbus. I mentioned a busy night in the NHL. Other games last night included the Islanders 4-3 over the Bruins in overtime. Mika Zibanejad had a huge game, 3 goals, 3 assists in helping the Rangers pound the Flyers. Philadelphia is slumping these days, 8-3 last night in favor of the Rangers. It's the second time in just over a week, second time in 8 days that Zibanejad has racked up 6 points in a game against Philadelphia. Carolina able to topple the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-3 in overtime. Capitals dropped the Devils 4-3. Hawks blank Florida 3-0. Colorado over the Vegas Golden Knights, one of the top teams, 5-1. The Wild shut down the Blues 2-0. Stars beat Tampa Bay 4-3. Penguins 4-0 over the Sabres, and again, the Sabres never win. They've won 16 straight games without a win. Jared McCann had a couple of goals last night to lead the winners. By the way, Taylor Hall, a former Spitfire, says he will be willing now to waive his no-trade clause. You're playing with Buffalo. They're horrible. 16 games without a win. Who wouldn't waive their no-trade clause? By the way, he's still trying to scrape by on about $8 million a year. NBA, the big story from yesterday, the Toronto Raptors decided not to trade their star guard, Kyle Lowry. I think a lot of Toronto fans will be happy with that. Certainly one of the great Raptors, if not the best Raptor ever. You know, some people, Vince Carter, there's some other real good Raptors in history. But Kyle Lowry will stay in Toronto, at least for the time being. They did make that one trade yesterday. They got Rodney Hood and Gary Trent Jr. in sending Norman Powell off to the Portland Trailblazers. By the way, the Toronto Raptors do play tonight. They take on the Suns in Tampa Bay. The Nets are over in Detroit. Baseball action, the Tigers and Blue Jays played yesterday. Game was tied 3-3. Mom said dinners, how does a baseball game end 3-3? They're playing for funsies, all right? That's it. They're down in Florida. It doesn't matter. They played an extra inning. They did play 10 innings and decided, Mom says dinner's ready. Game's over. We'll call it a draw. Casey Mize had his best outing of the spring on the mound for Detroit, had 9 strikeouts through 4 innings. By the way, the Pirates and Tigers played this afternoon at 1:05. The Jays in action against Philadelphia this evening in Dunedin. Football, the big NFL story. There's not many guys from here. Luke Wilson, obviously, Tyrone Crawford, that make it to the National Football League. Tyrone Crawford, the former Catholic Central Comet star, decided yesterday to make it official, announcing his retirement. Real nice career for Tyrone Crawford from Windsor. 9 seasons in the NFL, all with Dallas. Ended up with 117 games played. That is tough. He had a lot of nagging injuries over the years. A rotator, his hip had been bothering him. Several injuries. 194 tackles, 25 sacks. Twice he was a defensive captain with the Dallas Cowboys. So congratulations, a real nice career for Windsor's Tyrone Crawford in the NFL. Golf, it's the World Golf Championships going on at the Austin Golf and Country Club, the Dell Technologies match play. Really different to watch when it's match play. They only do this once or twice a year. Dustin Johnson, Rory McIlroy, John Rahm among the players to advance, making some noise. I thought it was going to be Canadian Corey Connors, but it's been the Dundas native near Hamilton, Mac Hughes, Mackenzie Hughes. He's upset Paul Casey and Webb Simpson. So far, he'll play Taylor Gooch later today. And in fight, me being a tough guy, well, no, not so much. UFC 260 goes tomorrow night. Unfortunately, Windsor's Random Marcos, unable to fight. She recently tested positive for COVID-19 just a week ago, so her fight is off the card. The heavyweight championship of the world, the baddest man on the planet, they say, Stipe Miocic against Francis Ngannou. They'll get at it again. This is a rematch from a fight that Miocic won. He is the heavyweight champion. I'm calling for an upset and calling for Ngannou to knock him out tomorrow night. Hey, have a great weekend. And remember, too, we're all over the community at least 2 or 3 days a week with the project we have going on right now. Team Gorin Cares. You go to the website, you get all the information. If you know a business, maybe your business that's been struggling the past year due to COVID-19 and the pandemic, they could use a little bit of free, I said free, some free advertising, a nice little boost. We'll be out and maybe do an interview and give your business a little bit of love as well. Hey, have a nice weekend, everybody. See you Monday.